the House Reyne was technically extinguished by the Lannisters for the crime of rebellion, but in reality, it was for the crime of losing without being able to successfully negotiate terms. The problem with Castamere was that the castle fell too quickly. Had the castle been located above the waterline, and Taiwan been forced to put the castle under siege, things could have turned out very differently. For every day Taiwan's army sits outside the castle, his men are busy fighting instead of farming, and money has to be spent ensuring that Taiwan's men remain well fed. And every day Taiwan spends fighting his own bannermen, that's one day for neighboring regions to consider expanding their influence and territory. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and also click on the notification bell to remain updated. It is likely that during each of House Bolton's rebellions, their force and strength were sufficient such that they were able to negotiate terms of surrender. Terms which included a general pardon and a keeping of their lands and dominion. These rebellions also likely took place before House Stark became the undisputed overlords of the North, while they still had other contenders and could not afford to spend years putting the Dreadfort under siege while other enemies remain all around them. The Boltons are not as rebellious as you might think. The last time they rebelled against their overlord was several centuries ago. They were then besieged in the Dreadfort and, like Stannis in Storm's End, held out for 2 years, although they were ultimately forced to surrender. So, the Boltons are loyal for at least 1,000 years, and every now and then the Starks end up in a weakened position and the Boltons have an ambitious ruler, resulting in a rebellion. However, 1,000 years is a really long time, especially in a medieval society such as Westeros. No house would utterly wipe out a subject just because they had one bad line of rulers. Well, unless you're Taiwan Lannister. The situation with Taiwan and House Reyne was different. The Reynes had laughed at Taiwan and refused to give him his money. They refused Taiwan Lannister his money. This is a death warrant, although back then they did not yet know this as Taiwan still had to establish his reputation. The Reynes proved to be useful victims for that. Thus, you can't really compare the Boltons and the Reynes. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments, and most importantly don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.